Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today I am going to explain about momentum. So that is another section in Newton's laws of motion. There are three laws of motion: Newton's first law, second law and third law. Today I will explain about momentum. Momentum. The momentum of a body is a measure how if it is difficult to stop the motion of that body. So that is the definition of momentum. The momentum of a body is a measure. So we are considering momentum for a moving body. That is important. A moving body. So it is a measure of how difficult it is to stop the motion of that body. A momentum of a body is defined as the product of mass of the object and its velocity. So by multiplying the mass and velocity, we can find out the momentum. So the symbol of momentum is P, and mass, we know that is the symbol of mass is M, simple M, and the velocity V. So P, momentum, is equal to M into V. So what is momentum? It is a momentum of a moving body is a measure of how difficult it is to stop the motion of that body. More about momentum. So using these examples, you can easily understand about the momentum. So imagine if anybody throw a ball towards you, that is easier to catch that ball. Why? Because the mass of that ball is very low. So we can, when anybody throwing a ball, mean that is a moving object. Ball is moving object, but we can easily catch that ball. But same like anybody throw a putt or any heavy object, it's not easy to stop that object. Why? Because mass of that object is high. So momentum, we know that is for the momentum of a moving body, it is depend on mass. And look at the third picture, that is indicating a gun firing a bullet. So mass of bullet is low, very small amount of mass for the bullet, but when it is fired, it is difficult to stop because even the mass is low, the speed of the bullet is very high, so it is difficult to stop that movement. So now you can go to the definition of momentum and you can understand that, right? What is momentum? I have already explained. It is a measure how difficult it is to stop the motion of that body. So if you go through that, you can now you can understand when the mass is low, the momentum is low, and when the velocity is high, momentum is high. Momentum high means that it is difficult to stop that motion. And for if anybody throw a putt or heavy object, it is difficult to stop that motion because the mass of that object is high. But for a small mass and simple velocities, we can easily stop that movement. So momentum is a momentum of a moving body, that is a measure how difficult it is to stop the motion of that body. Now we know velocity is vector quantity and the momentum also vector quantity. And we should identify the unit for momentum, SI unit or standard international unit. So momentum we know now, mass into velocity, that is momentum. So unit of mass is kilogram, unit of velocity is ms minus 1 or meter per second. So if we multiply kilogram ms minus 1, so this is the unit for momentum. Now look at the example. Normally you are getting the questions based on the equation in this section. You should know the definition and examples, and otherwise you should know how to solve the problems with this momentum. Look at the question number 1. What is the momentum of a body, mass 3000 kilogram, moving at a velocity of 10 ms minus 1? A body moving with mass 3000 kilogram, that is moving with 10 ms minus 1 or 10 meter per second. So what is the momentum? So we know when you look at the mass, that is high mass but the low velocity, but the momentum is, look at that, 30,000, so that is a high, so that object is difficult to stop. So mass 3000 kilogram into velocity 10 ms minus 1, so the momentum is 30,000 kilogram ms minus 1. A bullet of mass 10 gram fired by a gun moves at a velocity of 300 ms minus 1. Find the momentum. So momentum, that is equal to mass into velocity. So mass of bullet is, that is 10 gram. So you should convert the 10 gram into kilogram, because SI unit of momentum, that is kilogram ms minus 1, and the velocity, that is okay, that is 300 ms minus 1. So to find out the momentum, P is equal to m into v, mass into velocity. So mass 10 gram. So to convert the gram into kilogram, you should divide the 10 by 1000. And velocity 300 ms minus 1. So if you multiply these, you can get the answer 3 kilogram meter per second. Okay, now I think you can understand the momentum. That is very simple section, and do the exercise 4.2 based on the equation momentum P, that is equal to m into v. So you should know the definition, or you should know how to define the momentum, and learn about the examples that is given in your textbook, and do the exercise 4.2 in page number 94. Okay, Jazakallah.